If you want 2026 to be the year where you start growing your wealth, pay close attention. Because most beginners lose money. Not because trading is hard, but because they start completely blind with no system, no education, and no idea what their trading edge is. And if we haven't met before, my name is Trader Tom. I'm the founder of Simply Forex, and I've been trading for over 17 years, and I'm a currency analyst at investing.com. And I've been exactly where you are. Just starting out, overwhelmed by the amount of information and strategies out there, a little confused and still not making profits. And what I'm about to share with you today is going to take 5 years off your learning curve and speed up your trading journey to profitability. Today, I'm going to show you exactly the blueprint for trading success in 2026, even if you know nothing about trading or have been trading for a while. By the end of this vid, you will know how to read charts to find high probability trades, how to manage risk and let winners run, and how to manage your emotions. This is the exact roadmap I wish I had when I first started out. If trading is something you want to learn in 2026, stay till the end because I'll give you all the information that breaks down the actual step-by-step process. Most traders think trading is about predicting the future or finding the perfect strategy or copying someone's signals or finding the perfect indicator. But the real reason traders lose money is simple. They never follow a system or have structure in their trading day. And without these, you are just gambling. This is probably what's happened to you. 1, you deposit money into your broker. 2, you watch random YouTube vids and copy strategies or trades. 3, you lose 50% of your account. 4, you chase losses and lose the rest. And then you say trading doesn't work, it's too difficult. But here's the thing, trading does work. It's just you haven't found a system or structure to work for you. And without this, the market will take your money every day. So how do successful traders make money consistently? They all have the following: a strategy they follow every day, a process for finding trades, a tight control of risk management to protect their capital, and they can control their emotions because of the systems in place. And these things will take you from losing to winning, inconsistency to consistency, emotional decisions to controlled decisions, confusion to clarity, impulse to planned trading decisions. Now let me pull back the curtain and show you the exact roadmap for successful trading in 2026. So step 1 is understanding price action and using a top-down analysis in order to find high probability trades in the market. Right, now you've all probably heard of price action, and basically price action is the building blocks of any good strategy, or at least it should be, right? Because price action is basically looking at facts on a chart, right? It's not what we think, it's reading a chart, using that data, collating the data in order to find high probability trades. And I'm going to show you exactly how I do it every single day in the market. We're actually going to look at this trade here. Right, this was a sell trade that I did. And we're going to use a top-down approach to understand it. Now, the top-down approach means that I start with the daily chart. And this is my direction, okay? So as you can see, if we just sort of track structure, this is the structure of the market. So we was in an uptrend. We were getting higher lows, right? Higher highs. But we stopped making higher highs, right? This is always a red flag that trend could be changing. And then sure enough, price breaks down. As soon as we get this candle that breaks this low, the structure and therefore the trend have changed. We are now in a downtrend and I'm looking to sell the market, okay? The next thing I'm going to do, right, is support and resistance levels. So you're just basically looking for where price has reacted historically, right? So you can see price reacted a lot through this level here, okay? Even if we, dragged it left, you can see here as well. It reacted here and it reacted down here, right? If I scroll out a little bit, you can see this is a pretty good support level, right? So we're just going to plot the main support and resistance levels on the chart. I'll explain how we use these shortly. And then we're looking for candlesticks, right? So when I entered this trade, right, the previous day was very bearish, right? We had a very bearish candle, okay? And we need to understand this concept of value. And value basically means, where are we in relation to our smart river? So this is our smart river. You can see this shaded area here. Price needs to be close to this to represent value. but also a trade needs room to move into, right? This is a sell trade, so room to move into the next support level. That also represents value. So straight away on the daily chart, you can see we have a good trade. Structure and trend was a downtrend, right? So I'm looking to sell. We have a nice support and resistance level to trade from, right? We've got bearish candlesticks, tick, and we have good value. We've got lots of room to move into, and we're close to our smart river, which is part of our price action indicator, guys. If you're interested, go check it out. So tick, 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 right? I like this trade. And then, guys, I'm using the daily purely for direction, but then I want to enter on the H4. I will also take a quick look at the weekly as well, right? If I just move this out of the way, because you want to see what the weekly's doing. You don't want it to contradict your daily trade idea, but it's not. Just look at these candles, right? Look at that big bearish weekly candle followed by a big bearish weekly candle. And also, structurally, we are in a downtrend stroke range, right? We broke that low, we're getting lower lows, but now we're kind of ranging between here and here. So structurally, coming from the top of the range back down to the bottom, that makes sense, right? So tick, support and resistance, there's resistance here, there's support here. So it makes sense to come down from this level down to this level. Tick, candlesticks, right? Doesn't get much more bearish than that. Tick, value, yes, we got room to move into. So great, the weekly chart supports my idea. Now I'm going to drop down to the H4 because this is my entry time frame. And then all I'm looking for, guys, is this. So like I say, daily weekly's given us our direction. We're looking to sell this market. And then on the H4, I am looking for an entry. Okay. And in order to find the entry, I am still looking at the 4 pillars of price action. Okay, so let's go through them again, right? You can see we was in this downtrend, right? It starts here actually, right? We break this low, we're in a downtrend, and then price retraced to our resistance level in this case, right? So we're in a downtrend, tick. We're at a resistance level, tick. The next thing I'm looking for is a bearish candle, and you can see we get one here, right? Tick. Is there value? Yeah, there's lots of room to move into, right? So this becomes a really nice trade. Let's go back to the entry candle, right? So at this point, guys, it's ticking all the boxes, right? Downtrend, at resistance, nice bearish candle, lots of room to move into, all right? So we take the trade, we start selling on the close of that candle, put our stops well out of the way, and then we're looking for 1:1, right? Typically, I'm looking for the next piece of support as my target, right? I'm looking where price could react in here. And I'm putting my stop well out of the way above this resistance and this dynamic resistance as well. All right. And then, as you saw, this trade played out very nicely, right? Took a little while to come down, but bang, we've hit target. Okay. So that is how you find high probability trades using price action and a top-down approach. Step 2 is your money and risk management, okay, and how to let winners run. Okay, now let me explain this again with this trade. Let's go back to real time. Okay, and here we are. So we're going to look at the same trade. Now, most gurus or people on YouTube are going to tell you this is your stop loss and this should really be at 1% of your total capital. And that's pretty much what I use. But, I have large capital to trade from. Maybe you don't. So I'm actually going to scrap this notion. What you need to do is find a dollar amount that is a sweet spot for you. And what I mean by this is, right, is, for me, when I was trading and I had a full-time job, if this trade is worth $20, right, it doesn't mean anything to me. It's irrelevant. I can lose it. I've got my salary. It doesn't matter, right? So it's too low. Whereas if I risked $2,000, right, then all of a sudden this is too high and my emotions become involved, right, too regularly. So first and foremost, you need to find a dollar amount that is a sweet spot for you, that is at an amount that you care about and it's meaningful for you, but it's not too much and you become too emotional. right? So find that sweet spot. And let's just say it's $100, right? So you are risking $100. Now the next thing, and again, not all traders would agree with me here, but they're wrong, is you're looking for a minimum of 1:1. Now, a lot of traders will be like, oh, Tom, I only trade, 1:2 risk to reward or 1:5, right? But I think that's nonsense. You need to trade what the chart is telling you, okay? Not what you want. I might want risk to reward, 1:10, but it doesn't matter. You need to find the next logical level that you can trade to, okay? Whatever the risk to reward is, okay? So we've found our sweet spot. Let's say it's $100, right? So we're risking $100. And this level right here is the next logical support level, right? So this is where you should be aiming for, right? And this 1.76 thousand psychological level. Now, another thing I want to share with you here is you need to understand your weaknesses, right? This is part of psychology and we'll look at that later. Now, what I do, guys, is I take profit at 1:1. And again, I suggest you do the same. Take some profit. It just means that the rest of the trade is going to be less stressful and it will help you let it run. So let me explain, right? Now, I've entered here. This is my first target, right? This is where I get 1:1. And this is like my TP2, if you like, okay? So this is TP1, take profit 1, this is TP2. And what I'll do is once price gets to 1:1, I will close some of the trade. Maybe 80%, maybe 70%, maybe let's say 60%. And then I'll let 40% run, okay, back down to here. And I'll move this stop loss down back above this high here. So as you can see, guys, I am managing my risk, okay, I'm reducing risk, taking some profit, but I'm still letting trades run, right? I'm still giving them a chance to earn more money. So this is exactly how you should manage trades, manage your risk, find the sweet spot, try to reduce your risk as soon as you can by taking profit and then let some of those profits run. Step 3 is all about managing your emotions, guys, and I've actually done a video on this. So what I'm going to do is just guide you to my extreme psychology guide, okay? So go check that video out, guys. That tells you everything you need to know about managing your emotions. And I'm also going to give you a cheat sheet to help you manage your emotions later in the vid. And finally, guys, step 4 is your trading edge. So your trading edge is made up of you juggling the 3 things I just spoke about, right? So you're understanding the charts with price action, finding high probability trades, right? That's your strategy, okay? You're managing your risk, letting winners run. That is your money and risk management, okay? Number 3 is your psychology, managing your emotions, right? Those 3 things make up your trading edge. And why trading is difficult is because you need to juggle those 3 things every single day and you cannot let one of them drop. Otherwise it all comes crumbling down. And on that note, this is why trading is not a results game. You're probably thinking, Tom, you're mental, it's all about the results. It's not. It's about managing those 3 things and focusing on your performance, and then the results will take care of themselves. So every trade you take, you should give yourself a score out of 10, right? If you've entered exactly according to your strategy, if you've followed your money and risk management and how you manage trades exactly, and you're trading from a good emotional mindset, then give yourself 10 out of 10. And then whether that trade works or not is irrelevant. You have performed well as a trader, and that is the most important thing. Okay, look after your performance, the results will take care of themselves, and that is what your trading edge is all about. Once beginners go through and understand all these steps, which takes time, they appreciate the actual effort needed. They realize something important. Trading is not gambling, it's a skill. And if you treat it like a skill, it will pay you like a skill. It's a look within yourself, as you must remain patient and disciplined. That's why most people, right, who try to learn alone quit and lose money. and why those who learn from a mentor grow 10 times faster. And because I genuinely want to see you win, I have a special gift for you guys. I'm giving you access to a tool that can literally change your entire trading career, completely free. Most traders don't fail because they pick the wrong pair or the wrong entry. They fail because they repeat the same mistakes every single week without even realizing it. They don't track their performance, they don't review their losses, and they don't have any disciplined system holding them accountable. And that's why I created the Find Your Trading Weakness cheat sheet. This cheat sheet helps you identify your blind spots by tracking your performance across the entire week. And here's how it works. Inside the cheat sheet, you'll track weaknesses and mistakes that you make every week and apply a dollar amount to them to make it tangible. So at the end of each week, you can clearly see what's actually holding you back, instead of just guessing how much it's costing you. Because once you know your weaknesses, you can fix it. And once you fix it, you become unstoppable. And the best part, this is the exact cheat sheet I still use today, even after 17 years of trading. It's one of the biggest reasons I finally became consistently profitable. So as a gift from me to you, I'm giving it to you for free. All you have to do is join my free Discord community. The link is in the description. 2026 is the year you will make it, and I will make sure you finally fulfill your dream of becoming a trader.